All the fog on the highway seems to have dissipated too. Yeah, it's so much easier to see all the surrounding areas now. Totally, I could hardly see my hand in front of my face yesterday. Well, at least we don't have to worry about getting lost today. We may find alternative routes through the areas that we missed yesterday too. It's very likely we should keep an eye out for those while we're looking for the beast we'll need to slay. Speaking of that, because you can see more of the map, look. You can see more on the map. So we went the main route, and now you can go the other route because you can see it. So we're going to go the other route. Mostly because I have a hunch that the monster's actually down the other route. Because otherwise you'd have seen it yesterday, right? That's my reasoning behind it. It looks like there's a path over this way too. I didn't notice it when we were passing yesterday. The mist is cleared today, which makes seeing the path through the area clearer. I think this path leads to the top of the hill. Perhaps, but we'll need to do something about this log before we can go there. Lammy can snap a log like this like a toothpick. Then we'll leave the heavy lifting up to you and Lammy then. Hope you don't mind. No problemo! Characters with strike-type field attacks, or B rank or higher, can destroy fallen logs and other certain objects. What's the strike-type count as? God.
It's my turn.
God. Oh my god! Holy crap!
My turn.
We kind of
There!
Here we go.
but whatever. Didn't think Laura could cut it like she did. Cut it like it was paper. Came this way. We got that chest down there, so on this way. Because I can break like pots.
Oh wow, there's a river out here.
I remember playing in this river when I was young.
Hello,
This
chat.
monster seems dangerous. Be careful.
Huh. There seems to be a treasure chest here.
Dawn boots. Now what in the hell are dawn boots? Better boots. Legendary boots that have been worn by the Eisenra. Well, if that's the case. Where art thou, dawn boots? There they are. Actually, we have two of these, so here you go. Yeah. There was more for if I give it to Laura. She kind of is the granddaughter or great-granddaughter of one. But
A challenging foe. We should engage it with care.
it's just fun killing them. Even if it doesn't actually defeat them, it's still fun smacking them around a bit. Karma, when I did this the first time, fuckers bullied me. Head in the head. Just because when I did this the first time, I grinded like crazy for the first few chapters, and then by the end, after last month's incident in the old schoolhouse, I just sort of took what happened as it came, and it royally bit me in the ass. So, I kind of suffered when we came to this part.
Oh, it's so cool here. You'd hardly believe it's summer.
The weather's pleasant today. A fine wind blowing too.
The enemies are on our left, along with the chest. So we shall get the chest, and then we shall beat up whatever the hell it is we gotta beat up that's actually on this hill. My hunch was correct. Oh no, a snake looking thing.
Is that a treasure chest?
I will kill it once it runs away from me. Miss. Gotcha. Okay. What in the fuck is that? Is that? It must be the monster Toval sent us out here to take care of. I've never seen anything like it. Is it even alive? Kinda looks more like some sort of machine. Anyway, look at it. There's clearly something strange about that thing. I suppose that's why I've been sent to exterminate it. At this point, we can't just go back without finishing the job. Yeah, I'd say let's see what this monster's made of. On your guard, everyone.
What a large monster. We'll need to be careful.
Right after we save and make sure it's a separate one like we're doing, you see. The annoyance is that I end up with like a billion of these individual saves, but it's a sacrifice we're willing to take. So that if anything goes wrong, I don't need to redo 3 hours worth of work again. Okay, nice big bad monster.
A worthy adversary.
My turn!
Easy enough. Failing, level 46. It's only got 2100 HP as well. Alright. only got 0 CP because I got my ass kicked by the radio blade master.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
The only one that's actually able to use arcs.
Right.
This thing's easy. Kill it. You don't need to use arcs right now.
Here
Watch
I
it.
go.
See? Easy.
Now.
My turn.
Come on, die.
Go!
Look.
Million!
Okay.
Back up!
Ah, shot me.
Of course.
Okay, hit it. Everyone just hit it. You'll put some CP when you use it later on. Because I'll probably want the enemies later. Goodbye.
Here I go.
Lamech. It really is weak getting punched by a truck. Well, it's all.
My turn.
Goodbye.
You still have a lot of training to do.
What do you say of that? The creature is rather good. Indeed, we could do a lot of training here. Well, I got him, so it's good. Is it dead? It seems more appropriate to say that we destroyed it. Yeah, I don't get the feeling that we were fighting a living creature. Mechanical monster. What's something like this doing on a highway near Legrand? Might our Intelligence Division cadet be able to shed some light on this? You are the one with the mysterious mechanical companion, after all. That's a good point, actually. I don't think this thing's any relation to Lammy's. For one thing, it looks like it's made of metal. That's true. I like get them in the combat shells we use in our practical exams seem to be made of some other substance. And while they may be inorganic, the combat shells do have a certain kind of warmth to them. I don't see how that matters. They all seem suspicious to me. But Million's probably right. This thing doesn't seem like how to get them, or seem enough to like how to get them to link the two of them. Let's head back to Legrand. I've been feeling Tova would want to hear about this as soon as possible. True, he may even know something about himself. Back to Legrand it is then. He did ask us to kill it ASAP. Maybe he's our tail of a mechanical being. Possibly. Anyway, so the shortest route back to Legrand would be if we somehow go down. Which is this way. Nope, can't cut that way. I mean down this way. And
It's my turn.
Of course.
right, Laura got to cut through the last log like it was bad.
Yes, sir.
Lammy's turn.
Here we go!
Laura destroyed the last one, so we destroy this one. Right? That's a very nice shortcut too. Ta-da! Just gotta run all the way back. I still say those crosses are Celtic and something. I might be wrong there. Probably am wrong there, but they seem Celtic. Anyway, it is nice being able to see. But I did like the fog. The fog was nice. Anyway. Running back to the town we came from. Don't really understand why I'm saying it. It's just sort of happening. All these blinking Arcade logos make me want to change mine. Because their blue's so good. And it's circular. Which is actually rather handy. Huh? Something seems a mess here. The town isn't usually this noisy. Huh? Looks like the liner's back at the harbour. But who are those weird people around? They look like soldiers, one of the provincial armies. It certainly seems that way. White and purple. I seem to remember seeing those colours back in Heimdall. I believe that combination of colours represents the Lamar Provincial Army. But Lamar's on the other side of the Empire. What business could the Provincial Army have here in Legrand? Hey, looks like you're back. Tova, do you have any idea what's going on here? War in the street is they requisitioned the liner from the wharf on the far shore. So why we're seeing the Lamar Provincial Army and not the Sutherlands is still kind of a mystery. Apparently though, some big shot noble is visiting the Viscount. Another noble visiting father? Who could possibly... That's a bit concerning. Well, if you're curious, why didn't you go take a look for yourself? Since you've returned from the highway, that means you took care of that monster, right? Well, that is true. Actually, there was something we wanted to ask you regarding the group gave a brief description of the monster they fought to Tola. A mechanical monster, you say? Well, you have some idea as to what it might be, don't you? Well, I'm not exactly sure. But I think I'll have to go have a look at what's left of it just in case. Anyway, good work out there, guys. I'll leave to checking out what's going on at the Viscount's mansion. Huh? He definitely seems like he knew something we did. Well, for now, there's no harm in leaving the matter too. Right, we should see what's going on at Laura's house. Agreed. Well, you heard the man. Let's go have a look at Laura's. Alrighty. I refuse to talk to the guards, because the hell with them, they're scum. So, what in the hell is that? They really do believe in fairies.
Strutting around another lord's territory. How pompous can you get?
Sounds like there's a real VIP here.
Well, let's return to the manor for now.
Oh? Hey, isn't... There's no need to be so hasty. At least give my proposal some thought. Your attendance would add an extra degree of prestige to our gathering. I'm merely the lord of a minor rural region. Surely you overstate the importance of my presence. A man's worst is decided not by himself, but by those he rubs elbows with. And while I'm sure you understand, I'd appreciate it if you didn't do anything to cause any unnecessary conflict. I'm not sure giving combat training to the Imperial Army is something you ought to be doing either. After all, neither of us want any trouble now, do we? And with that, I will bid you a fond farewell. Oh, and my compliments on the excellency. I am honored, Your Grace. See you around, if you'll excuse us. My, if it isn't young Laura. And Eustace Alperia, too. It's a pleasure to see you again, Your Grace. I appreciate all that you continue to do for my father. You must know him. Yeah, but look at how tense they are. I was expecting him to show up here of all people. That's Duke Cayenne, head of the foremost of the four great houses and ruler of the port city of Ordis. His authority extends over the entire province of Lamar to the west. I'd love to stay and talk a while, but I'm afraid other urgent matters call me. I'll endeavour to arrange another opportunity for us to meet in the near future. But for now, I bid you farewell. Oh, what have we here? So your Thor's Military Academy's Class 7, huh? Huh? How do you... Oh, just having to do a little leisure time reading on your class. Not a bad looking bunch, though. Good. Good. Enough with the chit chat. His Grace awaits. Excuse us. See you. Who are those men? They don't look like soldiers from a provincial army, that's for sure. And they seem to know about our class. I presume they're personal bodyguards hired by Duke Cayenne. Father? You didn't look so concerned. However, it seems like they've finally begun to act. The noble faction has begun acting in secret. Indeed, for the past month they've been quite active behind closed doors. No doubt they're trying to reaffirm their unity, holding conference after conference all across the country. Of course, I'm sure this isn't news to our youngest classmates. Well, yeah. The intelligence division is all on edge, wondering whether they're about to start full-scale conflict with the reformists. Seriously? So that's what they've been up to, skidding around all this time. But since Duke Cayenne's basically the leader of the noble faction, I sure was expecting him to come all the way out here in person. Nor was I. They appear to be planning a large conference in the near future, to be attended by all members of the noble faction. The Duke came all the way out here to insist that I attend. But father, you're not even a member. Quite right, my lady. Your father has long kept his distance from the faction. In the same way, he has also kept space between himself and the reformers, preferring to remain neutral. However, they're convinced that all nobles should belong to the noble faction as a matter of course. I've heard they've been quite forceful about bringing those nobles who don't support the faction into their ranks. Would I be correct in assuming that my family is involved in all this? I'm afraid so. There's been some disagreement over whether Duke Cayenne or Duke Albrea should lead the four great houses. But I expect that either would bring the same platform to the table. You sis. If you don't mind my asking, do you happen to know where my family stands on the issue? You need not worry about your family's allegiances. Lord Schwarzer is widely known as an even more obstinate man than I. I can't imagine that he'd have any interest in supporting the questionable actions of other nobles. I see. I feel a little relieved to hear you say that. Hold on a minute. Perhaps there's a move we can make after all. I'm afraid I'll be leaving Legram again on another of my little trips. I apologize for the suddenness, but please tend to things in my absence. As you wish, my lord. Father? Wow, well that was sudden. I believe in acting swiftly and decisively. I intend to establish contact with all the nobles who have remained neutral in the ongoing fractional conflict, so as to prevent them from being taken in by the noble faction's coercive methods. Ah! Father? A prudent course of action, I think. In that case, I'd be happy to come with you. Trovel, what are you doing here? Ah, so you're here as well. Wouldn't miss a chance to catch a glimpse of the majestic Duke Cayenne. Did you know he left in a limousine that came all the way from Breahard? Wait, then. It couldn't have. Did it belong to the Albrea family? Well, Rufus Albrea got into it, so yeah, I'd say that's likely. You couldn't ask for a classier escort. So Rufus was here. Well, he is the heir of the Albrea family. Considering our visitor was none other than Duke Cayenne, it's not all that surprising that Rufus would pick him up. But I know you didn't come here just to volunteer your company on my trip. Well, it just so happens that Lady Laura and her classmates brought me to a pretty curious story. We've got a confirmation that a mechanical monster appeared on the highway outside of Legram. Is that so? I believe this is the first time one's appeared since the counter-offensive Sir Classy has launched 2 years ago. That's right. Come to think of it, that was the first time we met, wasn't it? It was indeed. A strange coincidence. Have any others been found in this area? Nothing so far. This is just a hunch, but I suspect they may have been released as a diversion. I concur. Perhaps having you come with me is the best course of action after all. Alright, that's what I wanted to hear. Father? I thought there's a lot more going on here than just factions butting heads. Sorry, I can't say anything for certain just yet. But if we turn up anything concrete, I'll be sure to tell Sarah and she'll pass on. Alright, here's what I got for you this afternoon. A golden cat. Calling all fishermen. Could someone catch me the elusive gold salmon? Find me at the Apricot Inn for more detailed info. When you finished up for the day, I'd appreciate it if you could head to the guild and file your report. I left you a note on the counter telling you how to do it. It's not really that hard. Got it. Leave it to us. Just make sure to lock up before you leave for the night. Someone else should be coming in to take care of things tomorrow. Understood. We'll do our best to take care of the guild in your absence. I wish you well in your studies. And I hope you'll forgive me for leaving so suddenly. Not to worry, Father, I'm used to it. Thank you again for your hospitality and for agreeing to a duel. I look forward to our next meeting. As do I. You show great promise as a swordsman. I hope you'll continue to devote yourself to your studies and training alongside my daughter. I'm honored, sir. In fact, I hope all of you will look past her uncouth father and continue giving her your friendship and support. As a single father, the fact that I've yet to hear of any tales of budding romance concerning my daughter has me rather worried. Father! It would be our pleasure. It'd be my pleasure even more to hit her. She sure does seem popular with the girls, though. I pray you have a safe journey. Thank you for all you've done for us. Catch you later, then. Give me my best to son. Why must he always be so? Honestly, you've got one amazing dad. Free-spirited, open-minded, not to mention incredibly strong. Haven't met him, I can tell how you grew up just like you did. Huh? Reed's right, you know. You're living proof that great parents lead to great children. I suppose having someone like him in your life as a role model would naturally lead you to aspire to greatness. Well, that I feel woefully inadequate in comparison and develop an inferiority complex. But all told, you're living proof of you're living proof the daughter of the Arseid house has grown up sound in mind and body. Stop teasing me at once! Moving on, Toval has entrusted us with looking after the guild. We may have only half a day remaining, but we still have our duties to fulfill. Look at her trying to change the subject. I am not! Yeah, you are. It's adorable when Laura tries to screw around. One additional quest was added. After you return to the guild to file your report, the time of day will advance to evening and the main story will proceed. Let's go fishing. At least I want to go fishing, but first we need to have a word with whoever it is that runs the inn. So I believe it's... So you want to go fishing, right? Oh, hello everyone. Have you come along after seeing the request I sent to Toval? That's right. You're in search of some sort of elusive fish, correct? I am. I feel I should apologize for asking you guys to help me with a personal request, but are you really up for it? If you are, I can share the details with you all right now. Yeah, sure. You're in luck. Our schedule just happens to have it opening. Ah, thank you very much. Just like the request mentioned, I want you guys to seek out a certain elusive fish for me. It's a particular variety of salmon known as the gold salmon. It's just like the name says, its body has a golden glow, not unlike the look of Goldia itself. It must be an exquisite fish. It sounds rather garish, honestly, but I'd have to see it to judge for myself. Have you ever seen this fish before, Weber? Unfortunately, all I know are what I've heard from the rumours. But Bem, who's usually fishing at the back of the inn, is actually the one who told me about it. Its golden colour isn't its only distinctive trait either, he said. He mentioned its flavour is to die for too. Oh, now you got my attention! I'm afraid I'd be lying if I said I wasn't too interested in it myself. That's certainly understandable. After hearing so much about it, I wanted nothing more than to try. I've been bugging Toval about it for quite a while now. And now it seems like, thanks to you, I might finally get my chance to try it. Fishing, huh? I guess bracers even take on jobs like this. If this fish is so elusive though, what are the chances we could even catch one before the day's end? That does seem to be the most obvious issue here. Is it even possible to catch this fish in Lake Ebel? Doesn't seem so. Unfortunately, Ben mentioned that he did catch several of them out here at one point, but he hasn't found one on the end of his line for several decades now. That doesn't exactly inspire confidence, you know. How would we go about catching it then? And where? Well, I've actually received some promising info from Toval that put me right on the trail. He claims that he's seen a golden sparkle on the river along the highway several times now. All the sparkle sightings have been in different locations though. Well, at least that now is our search to the river then. True, it'll be much easier than trying to search the lake would be. I might be able to find it then. I know it won't be easy, but I'd be pleased as punch if you did catch one. But now that I think of it, do you have the right tools for the job? Sure do, I brought my rod with me. Will this work? Let's see what you got here. Green showed his rod to Waver. A deluxe rod, is it? This has to be the same fishing rod we keep in stock to lend to customers. The gold salmon is supposedly quite a hefty fish, but you should be able to land it with this rod. Sounds good to me. Allow us to make our way then. Yeah, let's go. Golden cache started. Alright, so we need to go back to the highway in order to deal with this bloody fish. There, I wonder if we're gonna see the golden glow actually through the water, or if that's just background knowledge. Might be able to if you think about it. I mean, it's gonna make finding it a lot easier if you can actually see the damn thing. That's a better question. Where is the bloody lake? Oh, there it is. I thought it was in the other area, but it turns out it's here. So we just need to go around like so. Now that we've got these lamps around the place like this, right? Am I not the only one that thinks some of these look similar to it? Same sort of design. No? Might just be me. Oh well. Now. Oh, here we go. Here's the lake. So let's have a word. Not what I meant to do. Hi. Might have cut a rod in half. My bad. That fatty golden glow. I simply can't wait to catch it. This seems like a good spot to fish, but I wasn't expecting someone to be here already. He seems to be an ordinary civilian, and a noble at that. I'm surprised she strayed this far from town. Should we try talking to her? Yeah, might as well. Excuse me, could we talk to you? Who are you? Wait, I recognize you. You're that military academy student who saved me and my hour in need several months ago. Ah yeah, I think we did meet once before back in Calday. Oh, so you know her? Yeah, I guess I do. We ran into her while we were out in Calday on our first field study. Now I remember, one of our tasks involved delivering a lost wallet to its owner. And it just so happened that the wallet belonged to this lady in front of us. I see. I'm very grateful for what you did for me. Sadly, that wallet has become rather lighter since you returned it to me. Oh? Might you ask what brings you out here? I would have thought that was obvious. I'm trying to catch my dinner, of course. Some may think of fishing as a leisurely hobby, but I would bet to differ. It's proven to be an essential survival skill. I see. I don't remember it being anything like this last time. So, what inspired you to come this far out of town to fish? You could have just sat on the dock in Legram, right? You could have, yes. Legram is conveniently situated right on the shores of Lake Ebel, after all. Surely it wasn't necessary to brave the dangers of the highway to come out this far just to fish. That's where you're wrong, I'm afraid. A first-class angler needs a first-class spot. Easy fishing on the shores of a peaceful lake just wouldn't satisfy me. What is with this woman? She's certainly a unique individual. Sounds like you're after something special if I had to guess. Indeed I am. I've come here seeking the elusive golden salmon. I heard tales of it from a gentleman in Legram by the name of Ben. But he also informed me that it cannot be found in Lake Ebel, which is what led me to this spot. And sure enough, not long ago I finally caught a glimpse of the golden shimmer beneath the water's surface here. The golden glimmer? That sounds a lot like what Toval said he saw too. Looks like this must be the spot then. Yeah, I should have known that you'd be searching for it too. Very well then. Let us compete to see who can catch a gold salmon first. That's not really what I had in mind when we came out here. That aside, we seem to have found a location. Fair enough, let's get fishing then. Okay. Interrupted Green to use Green to fish. I can't bait, can't change my rod, but I can fish. So here goes nothing. Come on, you golden prick. Come on, 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 come on. You can hear me singing. I got one, the first one. Yeah, baby. Wait, come on. Button mashing too quickly before it's appeared to let me do it, you see. Come on, you golden prick. To be honest, this is a lot easier because we have the deluxe rod. First time I did this with the old rod, you know, the default one, because I didn't fish, so I never got a new one. So, man, was it a pain. Give me damn stupid fish. Yes, got.
Now That's a catch.
Now that's my fish. Gold salmon caught us from Sarah. Impossible. You caught a gold salmon before me? How could this be happening? Now you're making me feel kind of bad about this. Still, thank you very much for telling us about the golden glimmer you saw. We may not have thought to fish here if not for your guidance. Fair play is a necessary element in any competition. Think nothing of it. Besides, I simply paid the price for underestimating you. It was my fault that I lost. I thought my experience over the past several months had strengthened me, but it seems I still have room to improve. And improve I shall, until one day I'm known across this land as the finest angler in all of Eriponia. Well then, I bid you good day. Yeah, more power to you. Suppose I should return the... That was actually easier than I thought. I thought we were going to be there for like a good 10-15 minutes, you know, fishing some more, but nope. First one was a thinking golden fish. Started with good odds, or random RNG. Probably more the latter, but maybe the odds were good. I don't fucking know. What I do know is we got this legendarily rare fish without much tassel. So yeah. Is she dusting the windows? She is, isn't she? Well, I think she did a better job than my window cleaner does. Seriously, the guy's Hey there, everyone. Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the legendary gold salmon you have there? Defying all the odds, it actually is. Here you go. Handing the gold salmon to Waver. Oh my, it's so beautiful. I really can't thank you enough. It's even more splendid than in Bem's tall tale. Now I can see why people liken his appearance to Goldier too. So, when you gonna cook it for us? Really now? I see you're as curious about his taste as I am. Naturally, I have every intention of sharing the taste of this triumphant catch with all of you. That's why I had to bring out the finest flavor. River fish tend to be best suited to grilling, so just wait a few minutes while I fire up the grill. Now that, my good man, I can help you with. It's one of the few cooking skills I actually have. That and frying. That's it. Well, it's sandwiches, but that doesn't really count. I'm kind of looking forward to this now. And to think, we got some food from one of our morning tasks too. It feels like we've just been stuffing our faces. And so it was that with forks held high, they all dug in and enjoyed the fruits of their... Well then, what did you guys think? Where do I even start? Well, the amount of fat was just perfect, sublime even. Agreed. I never would have imagined it would taste quite this exquisite. I'm glad to see my earlier skepticism was wholly unwarranted. It's hard to believe that this fish was just grilled. Yeah, I didn't even think that you could get a fish this tasty. Glad you all liked it. Even I was surprised at how delicious it was. It just melts in your mouth. I feel like it's my duty to share it with the rest of the town now. Looks like I'll have to put in another request to Toval. I'm sure he'll gladly accept. Yeah, once he hears about how good it is, he'd have to be crazy to turn down the opportunity. You said it. Honestly though, I want to thank you again for all your help. Unfortunately, all I can offer you is stuff from the store, but please take it. I wish you all the best with the rest of your field study. Thank you. Good day then.